Sup, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Oh, let me lean up for a second. Wanted to ask y'all a question. I'm out here in the H, man, and it's been like really, really raining last couple of days. Expected to get a little more rain tonight, and I started thinking about something because for years you hear people saying stuff like, "Oh man, it's rain, it's rain." I wanted to know, just from y'all point of view, does the weather affect your mood? Is your mood dictated, not 100%, but in some instances, is your mood dictated by what the weather is like outside? And the reason I ask that is because over the course of my life, I have known, just like y'all have known, a lot of people that would say, "Oh man, it's cloudy out here. I don't feel like doing nothing. It's raining, and it initiates different ways of thinking. You could be happy and then clouds start forming and it changes your whole mood, you know. And we know that can happen on things like social media and all that, like because you scrolling down a timeline and you see one negative thing after the other, one depressing thing after the other, one complaint after the other, and after you read 7, 8, 9 of those, you find yourself feeling down. You have to actually push away from it because it's like, man, it's like, is everybody messed up? You know. But with the weather, and I know we do have a connection to nature. Absolutely, we are connected to nature, through the Creator. But I'm wondering for some because that doesn't really do it to me. If it's raining, I'm the same guy that it was when the sun was shining. The only thing that it affects with me personally, like anybody else, is if you had something physically planned to do. If you was getting ready to go shoot a video in the park and it starts storming, then of course it affects that movement. You can't do it now. But I mean, just from the internal standpoint, just from your internal mood, is that something that bothers you? Some people, when it's cloudy and raining, it make them lazy. So, man, I don't feel like doing nothing. Some people are like, excuse the NASCAR going on. Some people are like, man, when it's rain like that, I sleep good. I get that good sleep, And I don't know if it's a connection to that. Other people get real depressed. They get lonely. They feel lonely when it's raining. They just feel a sense of loneliness because I guess the rain and the clouds represent just a gloomy, a gloomy feeling. Then you got people, they when it's like this outside, they get romantic. They get into a romantic mood. So I think it's all over the place. It's all over the place, man. I'm some people get creative. There's nothing else to do. You can't go nowhere. And then all of a sudden you just say, you know what, let me sit down and use this time. With the creative side, though, I think it's just about you making a decision to utilize the time that you now have on your hands. But I don't know, man. I'm not an expert on this. That's why I'm asking y'all, because y'all are the experts. But does the weather affect your mood? We know if the sun is shining, it motivates you. There's certain things in the sun. The ice cream man passing by. There's certain things in elements and nutrients in the sun that activate our energy and things of that nature. So we know to a degree, I'm assuming that can affect mood. But tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think, man. There are people who live in cold regions. I know, you know what? I might have to rethink my stance on that because if I lived in a cold region, or even if I was visiting a region that happened to be just super cold where it snows and it gets real, the temperatures get in the low double digits and the single digits, that might affect my mood. Cause I don't do cold, bro. I can't do cold. I can only do cold for very short periods of time. And especially if I know I'm just in and out. If I'm visiting and it happens to be cold, I'm good because I know I'm getting ready to come back to the warm region at some point when the work is done. But for those of y'all who live like in those cold areas of the country and the world, you get two salutes, man, because I don't see how you do it. I guess if you're born and raised, that's what you're used to. Just like people ask us, how do we deal with the heat? But if you're born and raised in it, you just know what it is, man. But tell me what y'all think, man. It's your big brother K-Rino. Does the weather affect your mood for the good or the bad or whatever? All right, man. I catch y'all later. Peace.